The Flash is undoubtedly one of the most impressive characters on DC's roster. He is capable of amazing things, of course, like the infinite mass punch, outrunning death, and robbing people of their speed. He's a genius, he's infinitely fast, and he's regularly beaten by guys like Captain Boomerang and Gorilla Grodd. But that doesn't mean he's invincible or the smartest for that matter. He has changed the entire world in Flashpoint, and the various versions of the character have caused almost more problems than he fixed at times. There have also been plenty of rogues who have regularly outsmarted him, outperformed him, or just straight up manipulated him. With all that being said, here are some characters that could logically beat the Scarlet Speedster. But before we begin, we post power ranking videos like this every day with the occasional death battle thrown in. If you feel like that is something you'd enjoy, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and sit back and enjoy the video. Wanda Maximoff has the potential to be one of the most dangerous members of the Avengers due to her enhanced magical abilities. Scarlet Witch is connected to powerful chaos magic, which has reality-altering abilities she has used to both help and devastate her teammates over the years. Of course, one of the Scarlet Witch's greatest advantages when facing off against a character like the Flash is the fact her twin brother and one of her sons are speedsters. She's fought and trained with speedsters for a good part of her life. She knows how to predict their movement, which would allow her to strike with a devastating magical hex bolt, changing Flash's reality. Anything that doesn't have to physically hit Barry to be effective is incredibly dangerous to him because he has no means to counter it. A direct mind-to-mind battle against a weak telepath might go his way just because he can think faster than normal, but that's it. He just doesn't have defenses set up for magic. Carol Danvers is one of the strongest heroes in the Marvel Universe, and she works alongside one of the most powerful rosters of the Avengers. She can easily travel through space and is nearly indestructible. Plus, she can absorb and redirect energy and move faster than the speed of sound. The Flash can hit pretty hard with his incredible speed, but his strength is nowhere near the level of Captain Marvel. In addition to her ability to fly and resilience, Captain Marvel's powerful energy blast could trip up the Flash. Alan's speed wouldn't be enough to save him in a fight against Captain Marvel, whose own enhanced speed gives her an edge above Flash's usual competition. While he may be able to channel enough energy from the Speed Force to keep up with her, he still can't fly, and if his opponent can, then he's limited to throwing things at them or making ramp jumps, which probably isn't that effective. He also has to breathe, and can't move nearly as fast if he's in a substance denser than air, like water for instance. As the former Herald of Galactus, the Silver Surfer travels across the galaxy and wields planet-destroying abilities. His entire anatomy and surfboard are indestructible, and he could go toe-to-toe with almost any comic hero. The Flash would use his abilities to avoid almost all the Surfer's attacks, but in the end, it wouldn't be enough. One of the Silver Surfer's unique abilities is that he can trap people inside his surfboard and take them wherever he wants. The Silver Surfer could choose to imprison the Flash in his board indefinitely as he traveled throughout the galaxy. While the Flash could cause him some trouble, Silver Surfer's speed and his power cosmic might prove to be too much for the Scarlet Speedster. His senses enable him to detect objects in concentrations of energy light years away and perceive matter and energy in subatomic detail. The Surfer can even see through time, and with concentration, he can achieve limited perception of past and future events in his vicinity. He has demonstrated telepathic abilities, including mind reading on occasion, and has proven to be able to influence human emotion and sensation. With his faster-than-light speed, surfboard propulsion system, and limited telepathy, it is unlikely that Barry would be able to compete with the Silver Surfer. Franklin Richards is the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, also known as Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman of the Fantastic Four. Franklin isn't just an Omega-level mutant. Even at a young age, he is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Franklin possesses vast reality-warping powers, is a potent psychic, and has complete control over the fundamental forces of the universe. Some have even likened his power to that of a celestial. He can telepathically influence anyone within a 250-mile radius and telekinetically lift tons. His ability to manipulate fundamental forces extends to a universal scale. Franklin's primary power is reality warping. He can create life, resurrect the dead, and even generate planets or entire pocket universes. Despite having the physical appearance of a boy his age, Franklin can magnify his powers to an almost limitless degree using his reality warping abilities. It's safe to say he could take on the Flash, as Franklin Richards is considered a universal threat. Martian Manhunter is one of the most powerful heroes in the DC universe, and possesses superhuman strength, agility, and speed comparable to iconic figures such as Superman and Wonder Woman. What he can use to beat the Flash is the fact that he can turn intangible, allowing him to phase through solid objects. He has complete control over his molecular structure, affording him limitless shape-shifting abilities. This enables him to change his physical appearance, increase in size to enhance his strength, sprout additional limbs, and even convert his limbs into weapons. That's not all his Martian mind can do. He possesses telekinetic capabilities that extend down to the cellular, atomic, and subatomic levels, enabling him to manipulate and control objects with unparalleled precision. This comprehensive set of powers allows Martian Manhunter to keep pace with the Flash, even if it is temporary because Flash does not have any way to counter direct matter manipulation. Even though Flash himself can phase through objects, it's unlikely that he can resist his molecular structure being rearranged by vibrating really fast. Also, John Jones is a power telepath and can react to Barry before even Barry is consciously aware of it. The Sorcerer Supreme is possibly one of the most underrated heroes in Marvel Comics. Doctor Strange is a master of the mystic arts who wields a number of powerful spells and artifacts, making him a dangerous threat. Beating the Flash is as simple as Doctor Strange moving the battlefield to another dimension or changing into one of his more powerful forms. Doctor Strange could create portals in the Flash's path or create magic barriers as hurdles to stop incoming attacks. Although the fight would be close, Doctor Strange has more weapons to choose from, giving him an edge in the battle. Who makes the first move? This would probably be Flash, and a fast enough attack could kill or KO Strange before he had time to react. But if Strange managed to move first, he could use the Crimson Bands of Cytorak or the Eye of Agamotto to trap Flash or banish him to another dimension where Flash would have trouble getting out. While it has practically been confirmed by this point that the Flash can beat Superman in a race, it hasn't been established whether or not the Scarlet Speedster can one-up the Man of Steel in a fight. We know that Flash's biggest asset is his speed, and Superman is not too far behind in that department. There is much more that Superman brings to the table. His invulnerability allows him to endure virtually any form of attack, and he possesses heat vision, freeze breath, and advanced physiology in literally every way possible. He can fight literally indefinitely as long as he remains exposed to the yellow sun. His durability is such that he can withstand cosmic level attacks and endure blows from powerful adversaries like Darkseid and Doomsday. The biggest asset that Superman has is his versatility, which he can use as leverage against the Flash. If it ever did boil down to a fight, Superman would be relying on a lot more than just speed to get the job done. Obviously, there are a lot more characters than this in comic universes that can beat the Flash, but that's it for this video. Let us know if you'd like a part 2 of this list down in the comments. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing to catch more content like this every week. Till next time.